Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Ohio gozaimasu, konnichiwa, ni hao, buonasera, guten tag, and whatever language you speak, a good day to you. It is midnight here in the UK and F1 2014 has been released. This is my full first impressions and reactions to the new game. Let's rock. Okay, so we're gonna create autosave file. The usual Codemasters racing game. You gotta put your name in and hope that this Illuminati don't steal your details. So let's go. I'm playing on the PC version, by the way, using the Xbox 360 pad because, as is typical with Cody's F1 games and most Cody's racing games, they seem to suit the controller better than the wheel. So let's do all this gump first. From what I've seen, the graphics look pretty sharp on the straight boot up. Select my... What? Are you fucking kidding me? There is no name for Ray. Serious? Cody's, why did it all go so wrong? Wow. No normal audio names. Oh well, I'm now going to be the professor. Let's have a look. The usual mindless gump of helmets, which are really crap. I'm being really negative here. I shouldn't be, because I've actually been quite excited to drive the turbo cars. But these helmets aren't the most exciting. Oh, I think I'll go with my one from 2013. I think it was that one. Here we go. Welcome to the 2014 evaluation test. Alright, evaluation test. View and edit the difficulty. I'm going to put it on my very hard difficulty. It doesn't seem to be professional or whatever, so I'm just going to stick very hard and see what it's like. Okay, so I gotta be Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes or McLaren. Let's go with my team, Ferrari. So, wow, that's quick to load. So, here we go then. First reactions and stuff of F1 2014. It's a one-lap race around Monza from what I can gather. Gotta remember, 8 years. Oh, the brakes seem a lot sharper than 2013, and the steering is, well, it's nice so far. Sounds like a couple of bees in a jar though. Curbs have more feel to it. So I'm going to brake a bit later than I would for this corner, and nailed it. I'm liking it so far. Let's attack the Lesmos then. Fifth gear, let's try. Oh yes. Now into the DRS zone. Oh, chasing up my teammate Kimi Raikkonen. Let's see if I can get him on the outside into a sky. No, he moves to block. I take the inside, but he's too good on the brakes. And I get a bit of wheel spin. Now coming down the main straight, back in his slipstream again. I'm going to have to play it safe into Parabolica, but I'll see if I can take him on the exit. Oh yes, and I've easily dispatched of my insuperior teammate just behind Nico Rosberg. So far the handling feels really good. I knew there was going to be less grip, but it's surprisingly less grip.
Good work, that's the test over.
So far, so good. Let's continue and see what else this game has to offer. Oh, 2 achievements. So you're earning them by just breathing. First things first, let's get the graphics sorted. There's a noticeable amount of screen tear here. So let's put it to my resolution. Ultra, high, ultra, 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 ultra. You can guess where this is going. And it is beautiful. Oh yes. Let's turn all the audio up, because I'm very, very deaf. I'm not actually, but here we go. I'm gonna take a look at the Proving Grounds mode because they have updated scenarios.
Here you can take part in a number of scenarios that recreate the on-track experiences of a Formula One driver's career. Let's take a look around. Across the top part of the hub are the scenario groups. Each group contains a set of scenarios relating to a particular period in a Formula One driver's career. To the right, you can see the scenarios contained within the current highlighted group and what medal, if any, that you've been awarded. When you successfully complete a scenario, you'll earn a medal based on the difficulty level chosen. You'll also receive a score, which you can compare against your friends and other Formula One drivers. That covers the key features of the scenario mode hub.
Okay, so we're just starting out. I'm gonna just go with a very easy scenario. This one first. I'll show you something. Put in position. So basically, it's typical scenarios we've seen from 2013. Something bad has happened, and you've got to use a fresh set of tires to catch up to someone. So they haven't changed much there. Let's have a go.
For third could be decided in the absolute final millimetres here in Melbourne. The Red Bull driver is ahead, but with a tyre wear disadvantage, this could really go either way.
So I'm in the Merc, so I'm going to be extremely, extremely overpowered. But let's do this anyway. 2 laps to pass this guy. Lined him up already, heading down into these corners. Oh, and he moves so early there. Oh, the AI is still very, very unaware then. Oh, it was just bad luck. Who knows? But already I'm past him. And, well, this challenge was a piece of piss, wasn't it? Oh, less grip for that corner than last year. It feels kind of boring considering I've been given the Mercedes. Of course, if you've watched the Formula One season this year, Mercedes have just blown everyone away with their amazing performance of their car. And I don't see why they've given it to me in this game. The way that he moved over, I could have passed him in a race here. Anyway, into the last lap of the race. Oh, nice slide in there. I am liking this new handling system. It's very, very direct, whilst giving you the feeling of less grip, and you've got to be more careful. Oh, and it looks like I'm starting to run out of fuel already. The fuel light is going, but I can't change it yet. No, I've still got one lap left. Which is strange. Why is the fuel light flashing? Who knows? Oh, nice bit of oversteer on the end there. The real difficulty so far, from what I've seen, is just getting the car to turn into the corner, but once you get it turned in, you're pretty much at a good angle to keep it going through, as long as you don't step on the throttle too early, because the traction, the torque I mean, is real. But anyway, that's that scenario nailed. Medal achieved, bronze. Okay, how do I get gold? Wait, is this a different winning cutscene from 2013? I never remember seeing this one. They have changed it slightly, I think. Yeah, we never had the fist bump. That was a bro fist right there. Shut the fuck up, PewDiePie. So they have changed stuff for this. Why are people so negative?
Reclaim the position before the
But hey, I'm 8th in the world. Banging. Okay, so that's the scenario mode I had a look at. Let's go and start a multiplayer race. Prepare to rage. I'll just do one race to find out what the servers are like online, and from what I can see already, bad. Oh no, wait, people have green connection bars. This might be good. So what are my driving assists then? Okay, so apparently I've been racing with no ABS, no TC, and no automatic gears, which is pretty good. So it's giving you a lot better feel. I don't know how well I'm going to do with only 3 people. It won't be good to show you the quality of the race. Oh, here's a 4th guy. So hopefully no one is completed yet, because it's only been out for a few minutes. We should just have the dedicated fans and no absolute Maldonados in here. Although I'm probably being too optimistic.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, y'all.
It does indeed. Oh, it is Sochi as well. I haven't driven this track yet. This will be fun.
Yeah, this will be good. And Danny Kvert, the Russian on the Russian circuit. Hello. Hello.
This will be my first opportunity to do a setup. I haven't done any setups for this game, so I'm just going to go with my typical F1 2013 setup. Oh, I don't know. Well, let's do the roll bars like that. One thing to note in this game, no gear ratio changes because it's in the rules.
Do you think too that I don't know, I'm from Germany, I don't know how it's mean in English, that the wheel locked if you brake too fast?
I haven't found that yet, and I'm using no ABS, whereas in 2013 I used to lock my brakes all the time.
I think in 2014 the wheels never blocked. The rear sometimes, but the front wheels are never blocked.
But anyway, here we go. Good luck everyone. It's a quick race from multiplayer for F1 2013. Let's see how it is. The lights are red. They're out and it's go, go, go. Master gets a good start. I get a good start. We all get a good start apart from 4th place, who's way behind. He goes up the inside. I'm up the inside. We're going 3 abreast into the corner, and I decide to brake early because I don't want to take that risk. The usual turn 2. Someone should put a wall at that turn. Stop people going off. If you make a mistake, you crash. Oh. The grip on these cars, while it's not as much as 2013, is good. You get a good feel for how it handles straight away. Oh, and I'm sticking onto the back of Master here. Oh, too wide there. This game seems like it is going to punish you for going off track and hitting those sausage curbs, because nobody likes a bit of sausage these days. Oh, terrible, terrible. That was a stupid joke. I shouldn't have made it. Oh, get in the corner there. I really felt that bump through the vibration. Yeah, definitely do not cut the corners in this game. It's just going to get you a lot of bad feedback and warning, as you can see there. So I'm going to have to play this really nice and clean now. Now this is probably the only interesting turn on the track. It's flat out turn 3, which goes into a third gear right-hander. Or fourth if you stretch it just nicely. This guy ahead of me seems to have gotten used to the game very quickly. He's pulling away at a certain rate of knots there. Already a second ahead on lap 2. I'm afraid it's going to be a very boring second place for me. Unless he cocks up. So this will be a DRS zone in the main race if you're racing on career mode, and this corner looks to be extremely tricky from 8th gear all the way down into 4th or maybe even 3rd if you're driving something like a Caterham, I imagine. And this section here, well, we watched the Grand Prix the other week and it looked very tricky. It is very tricky, I can tell you that right now. Here we go, on to the final lap then. Master still 1 second ahead. I'm keeping the gap pegged very nicely, but it looks like he's going to take the win here. I gotta say, this Sochi track is very boring. Apart from this corner sequence, it's quite nice, but the rest is just bland and horrible. We can see why the race last week was just terrible and not popular with the fans. It's not a good track. But I'm setting a purple first sector. Let's see if I can catch right up to his tail end by the end of this lap and maybe pull off the most amazing race winning pass. I doubt it, but let's give it a shot. I'm in his slipstream now, heading down the back straight towards that difficult corner. Here we go. I was unable to do it this time. It looks like Master's going to take the win, but I tell you what, the racing seemed you could get a lot closer to people than in 2013. No lag spikes or anything like that. So the online, it looks like it's much more improved, and look at that, fastest lap. At least I walk away with something.
Nice race. Thank you.
Thank you. I gotta go fast. And thank you guys for watching this commentary of my first reactions to F1 2013. See you in a bit. Bye bye.